Hello everyone! In this video we'll take a look at the new modifiers in Blender 5. Let's go!
The visual vibe.
Okay, so geometry input, how it works. Let's add a cube, and additionally I will add here, let's say, a UV sphere, right? And apply scales, right? Like this. So now if I add here as a new modifier geometry input and select as an object this sphere, then the sphere will be added right here. So again, I will decrease a little bit the size, apply the scale, and as you can see, it's just joined the geometry. I'll be honest, I thought how to use it properly and where you can use it. So I add here two different items. So on the left side you can see the iPad, on the right side you can see the MacBook Pro. And what I'm doing, I applied the geometry input for the MacBook right here, and additionally I animated two properties, the relative space and replaced original. Right here at the frame 29 and 31, there is two different frames. So at the first one, the relative space is turned on, and on the second frame right here, the relative space is turned off and replace original turned on. So what it gives us, basically animation of how you can change one object with another. This is what it looks like, right? So you can see simple rotation, and now you can see another object. Additionally, of course, you can copy the keyframes and add it somewhere at the end and change the order. So now the first one is the last one. Then you can change the geometry back. So this is the first and this is the second. Let's move to the next one. And the next one is actually array modifier. And here I need to select from line shape to the circle. Let's increase the radius and maybe change the axis to Y. Now what we can do is align the rotation. Oh, yeah, like this. And probably increase the count. Additionally, you can turn on the randomization, and if you want to, you can rotate it with different angles. You can add an offset for different axes, or you can flip it, right? So from left to right and everything else. Additionally, you can change the scale. It also could be animated. So this is the circle. Yes, you can also switch from the full circle to the arc, and in this case it will be like this. Then you can also increase the arc and animate it if you want to. The second is the line for the array modifier too. So again, go into the search array. Now I can change it to Y. Here to 0, and let's increase a little bit the offset, right? So this is the line. What you can do, you can also randomize it, you can change the rotation for different axes, and additionally here now you can see the cool new controllers. So now with this cross you can increase number of items like this, and of course you can rotate the whole like this. Let's go to the next one. The next one is curve. Also for array, I will decrease here number of items. We'll select this one. I already have a curve right here, so I will just simply go to my object, hit search, select array modifier, and here I need to select a curve. Now hit the select the object and select the curve. Let's increase number of items. Let's say something like this. And now we can a little bit change the position to this. So now if you want to change the curve, the items will follow the same, right? So it's how you can change the curve, and all of the items, they follow. Rotate, scale, and scale by axis. And the last one for array modifier is transform, and it's something similar how it was previously. I will hit search array modifier and go to transform. Here you can see number of inputs. I will again change it to the y-axis. Again, same cool controller, but in this case it's not the actual line. In this case you can change the rotation like this, and additionally like this. Cursor to selected. Let's add here, for example, a UV sphere. I will again apply the new material which I just created. Search for array and go into merge. Let's decrease the offset and increase the distance. There we go. You see, now you just need to add something like a subdivision modifier and make it smooth. Circle, line, curve, and transform. Let's move to the next one, and the next one is curve to tube. So I already prepared here a curve. So what we're gonna do, we can apply simply curve to tube. And now this is already a tube with additional settings, like let's say you can fill the caps, right? And you can make them smooth. You can make them smooth, or you can make them round. So now it's even better, see? And let's say I want to add the cube. I will move it a little bit closer to the object here and select it like a cap. The one and another one. Now you can see that these new caps are added. Scale it, and also this one scaled. Let's increase the size and scale it. Yeah, you see now at the very end, at the very beginning, you can see that the new custom caps are applied. This is actually all that we have for curve to tube. The next one will be a skater on the surface. I will not hide it. So how it work, right? So you have a surface. I will add a skater on surface, and it instantly adds some kind of object on the surface. You select it. Now we need to, as you can see here, we need to select the object or collection. I already have prepared collection. It's called grass A, and select the grass A. As you can see, it will apply the 3 elements which are inside of this collection. I'll move this one. I have 3 items in this collection, 2 flowers and a grass. Let's go back to the SCADA, and this is my plane. Go to selected. And which settings we have here actually? We have a density, we have amount of items, like this. And then you can also select the distribution method, random or pos on disk. Pos on disk, which I believe came from the geometry nodes, it will not give the overlapping between different items. And of course you can increase the density for the items. Here you can see the check mark for the keep surface or hide surface. So right now the plane is visible, but I can hide it. I will leave it right here. Additionally, I can change the scatter and instance seed. This is the settings for the instances. You can, as I said previously, go with object or with collection. And you can also pick the instance. Let's transform a little bit and adjust so it will be more accurate. What you also can do, you can also increase the seed. Let's increase the density and decrease the scale for the items for all of the axes, because right now it's too much. So I will go with something like this. Right, now let's increase the density even more. We'll have more items. Okay, so this is, if you previously used the geometry nodes, this is something similar with the instance on points. And now we can see that it's pretty great result. Let's move to the next one, and the next one is instance on elements. I have it right here. I will use probably the same group of items, so let's apply it. We will apply the instance on elements right here. I need to select which part will actually render the item. So again, I will go to collection, maybe let's start with just one. I will go with a flower. Maybe not this one, but white flower, like this. And right now you can see the instance is on points, but I also can select the edges, faces, or corners. Additionally, we could have like keep surface. Again, it will just render the sphere. And of course you can transform it a little bit. So you can apply the scale, make it bigger, make it smaller, all of these instances and everything else. Let me go back to the collection, and I will select grass A. What we can do additionally, as you can see here, there is not only the instance on elements, but additionally randomize transform. So I will go to the modifiers and select randomize transforms. So if I apply, let's say, rotation by z-axis, all of these items, they will be changed by z-axis, and I will probably go with 150 and a little bit for the x and y axes. So 10 for x and 15 for y. We will not change the offset, because offset basically will just move it from the surface. I don't need it. What I will change is the scale randomization and maybe a little bit seed to the instancing, right? So maybe I will change it back to the points. This is the sphere. This is all of the items here. Let me maybe increase the size back to 1. And this is how it looked like with all of the items inside. Additionally, you can see that here we have a mask. So I will select the sphere, go to the object mode and change it to the weight paint. So I will go to the paint, I will go to the vertex group, and here with weight 1, size like this, I can start drawing. Let's say I want to show the flowers on top right here, maybe something here a little bit, and here. And now we can see that's this one. Now we can see that the instance on elements is applied only the places where we create the mask. So if I go back to select this sphere, go back to the weight paint and start to paint, the more flowers will appear. Let's take a look in the rendered version. It looks pretty great, and as I previously said, we can remove the surface. So it's really great to use the instance on elements together with randomized transform. And this is actually it. This is all of the new modifiers which I want to show you today. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more content.
The Visual Vibe.